Guys, welcome back to my channel. All of you have been actually really enjoying my collection videos, so I thought I'll do another collection for you guys. I think it's the perfect time to do collections because you can't really buy anything, so you actually get time to think through your decisions. A lot of times when we see someone talking about something, we become a little compulsive and we tend to buy it really quickly. But when you get time to think through it, you can actually be sure if you really want something or if it was just an infatuation. So today I'm going to share with you my shades collection or my sunglasses or my eyewear, or if you grew up with a healthy dosage of Govinda movies, then goggles collection with you all. This is my luxury high-end and designer version. I don't have a lot. Like I have, okay, let me start off by saying I have some pieces, but honestly, if I'm being completely 125% honest with you guys, I love buying affordable sunglasses. I feel like I love quirky sunglasses, but I don't find buying designer quirky sunglasses worth it. I might buy them in the future, but as of right now, I love to buy more classic pieces so that can go with a lot of different things. That's my taste with a lot of different things from designer brands, because I buy everything from my hard-earned money. It wasn't like handed down to me or something. I didn't grow up in a filthy rich family. I have enough. I'm grateful for that. I was born in a very nice family, but because I've earned my way through it, I feel like I tend to buy pieces that are more classic, that can go with more things, because rationality, maybe, I don't know. I'll have to buy quirkier pieces from sites like Lulu and Sky, Koov, Sarojini Nagar is not a site, but Sarojini Nagar. I've also shopped from Bandra, Hill Road in Bandra. I love buying sunglasses from everywhere and anywhere. If you are looking at sunglasses from the actual idea that they were made with, that is protection from the sun, then you might want to get something that's slightly from a good brand so that you have sun protection, because a lot of times when you buy from roadside, they don't have enough sun protection. That's a long ass intro, so yes, without any further ado, if you want to see my luxury high-end designer, whatever you want to call it, sunglasses collection, then please keep on watching. The first pair I'm going to show you guys is this Gucci. I think I bought this one from Korea, the Incheon airport, when I was coming back for the first time in April 2017, if I am not mistaken. They're very classy pair of shades. They're sort of like a Wayfarer, and they have this side color sort of a thing that's a Gucci color, and they look really nice on. They look, you know, just like normal shades. Another thing about me, I'm a person who likes bigger frames on my face. I am not on board with the thin shade trend. I don't even know if it's a trend any longer. I don't know if there's a trend right now any longer because of the lockdown, but yeah, this is what they look like. I really like them. Very classy, very understated, can go with anything and everything. Next up, I have a Dolce & Gabbana that I bought from UK last year. I really like these ones. Now these are a classy shape with a quirky print. So this is what they look like. Again, they're Wayfarers, but they have this bird print all over it, which I really like. It's very nice, but it's in white shade, so it's still not so crazy. Again, they look really nice on, just like that, you know. Really nice. And I'm also trying to look at myself in the monitor and then look up, because I'm trying to wear them very carefully without ruining my makeup. But I really like these pair of shades. I think they will add a nice twist to any outfit without it being too over the top crazy. Then I have my prized possession, my Tom Fords. I bought these one from the Milan duty free. I saw them and I was just like, you know what, I need to get them. They're so beautiful. Now they are a different shade. They're not a Wayfarer shade. They are circular, but again, they're very classy, and they have the T on this side, so it goes from here till here. Very understated, very classy. And this is what they look like. They're not too tiny, not too huge that they cover up all of your face, but they're still, I just really like them. They're a very nice style, and plus with this look, they look very retro, very nice. This could actually be a really nice look. Then I have my Dior, which again I bought from UK last year. Now these are slightly oversized. I really like oversized as well. So these are slightly oversized, and on the sides they have the classic Dior quilt pattern going on in pink. Again, a little tiny detail that adds a lot to the sunglasses but doesn't go overboard. And this is what they look like. They're not supremely oversized, but just enough. And when you look in the side, you have that hint of pink going on. Love it. Next up, I have my Versace with me again. I bought this one from UK last year. I think these are the most quirky pair of shades that I own, not because of the shape, but because of the color. The shape is again the classic Wayfarer, but the color is such a beautiful blue. And on the side, you have the emblem of Versace as well. And this is what they look like on me. I think these would look so beautiful with like a solid colored outfit, whatever color that you prefer. White, black, even with yellows and like summer shades. These would look so nice because they would be a nice color block, and I think, you know, you can wear them with a lot of different things. I really like these. Very different from what I generally go for, but still so me because of the shape. Then I have my Michael Kors. I think I bought this online when I was in US. I definitely bought it online. I just don't remember the site, but these are oversized pair of frames. This is what they look like, and they're in tortoise shell. Again, a very classy design, and there's MK on the side right here, and this is what they look like once you wear them. Not supremely oversized, just right amount of oversizedness. I feel like all of these shades look much better when you wear your hair down, at least on my face shape. I'm just wearing them up so there is lesser distraction in the video as well. Then I have my one and only Prada. I bought this one from Sunglass Hut in Vasant Kunj Emporio, and this is again a Wayfarer. I don't think you guys need to know what my favorite style of shades is, and again, this is so classy. Just has Prada written right over here, nothing too hullabaloo, and this is what they look on. And this is again, all of these Wayfarers, they're pretty unisex, pretty neutral, so anyone can wear them. My brother can wear them, my mother can wear them because they're not too jazzy. Anyone can wear these pair of shades. And then sometimes I do tend to go a little overboard with my choices. I bought a Burberry along with the Prada from Sunglass Hut, and it's in a Givenchy box because I lost my Givenchy shades when I was in Alibag shooting, and the box of the Burberry one got ruined, so I kind of like fit it in here. My mom did. She's actually a genius when it comes to stuff like this. But this is what my Burberry shades look like. They have the Burberry print all over it, the vintage Burberry print all over it, even on the sides. That's how they go. And again, these are slightly oversized, just slightly, ever so slightly. Then I have this pair from Tod's which was gifted to me, and that's why it is extremely opposite to my choice. This is what it looks like. It's a thinner frame. Not the biggest fan of the frame. It's blue in color. Love the blue shade, and even the sides, they're really nice. Overall, I think it would have been a better shade for my face type if it was slightly bigger, but I'll just show you what it looks like on my face. This is what it looks like. I look like a 90s Govinda heroine, and I'm not up for it. Next up on our list is Marc Jacobs. I own two pair of frames from Marc Jacobs. Both of them I really like. The first one is oversized and slightly round, and I really like this one. I was obsessed with this one back in the day when I got it. I think back in 2016. I literally wore it everywhere and anywhere. The sides are classy, nothing over the top, goes with everything. And the second pair I own is slightly more edgy, but I love it. If you've been following me on Instagram for a while, you would have seen this so many times because I've literally worn this so many times. This is what it looks like. It has a very different shape, more edgy. The sides are very simple and classy, nothing over the top. And this is what it look like on my face. I really like it. It looks very, you know, chic. I really like these pair of shades. So yes, with that I finished my high-end designer shade collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I have bought all of these with my own money except the one that was a gift, which I obviously stated in the video itself. I would try to leave as many amounts as I can in the bottom bar for you guys. I don't remember all of the prices, but whatever I can remember, whatever I have the bills of, I will try to list it in the bottom bar for you guys so that you guys can check it out. And yes, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and again, do let me know if there are any other collections that you guys would want to see. In no way I'm trying to say that you need all of these shades or you need any shades. The basic needs are roti, kapda, makan. Everything on top of that is excessive in nature. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, stay safe, stay home. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.